Peace, blessing, much respect, much love. It's your boy, the Ghetto Guru, aka Shango, coming back with another spiritual message. Hope all is well with y'all. Hope you're having a great day. If not, hope the rest of your day get better. But I got a quick spiritual message, so I'm gonna get straight into it. So I'm by the water right now, so hopefully it's not too loud, and hopefully the wind don't blow crazy and knock my damn phone off this damn tripod. So I'm trying to be extra careful because the wind is a little crazy. I ain't trusting it right now. But anyway, so I got a quick download and stuff like that for y'all. So the download I got was that people are going to be crashing out crazy right now. People are going to be crashing out crazy right now. So I got that download yesterday actually, and it really matches with the season that we in, which is Taurus season. We just went into Taurus season April 20th, and that's going to be over May 20th. If you don't know, Taurus is the bull. Some may know it as the raging bull, on the negative side of Taurus. So that's why I got the message that during this time, we got to be on the lookout for people crashing out a lot more than usual. And if you haven't been paying attention, you've been seeing a lot of things, especially on the entertainment level and the entertainment news in the entertainment world. You've been seeing different stuff of people getting exposed, different stuff coming out, audio leaks, people getting sued, people getting money taken away from them, people coming at other people. We've seen the Dodie 6 situation with Kendrick, him crashing out, and it's a bunch of other stuff, political stuff. So even in our personal life, we got to watch out for that. So that's the message right now, is to be on alert. See, there go the wind. So I'm going to have to hold it in my hand. Be on alert and be very careful about who you're around right now, because people are going to be in that raging bull energy and they're going to be crashing out. And if you don't know, like I said, Taurus is the bull. So on the positive side, Taurus, when it's calm and it's relaxed, is very slow and steady. So that energy, we need to take that energy into consideration as well on the positive, to just remember, to take our time with things right now. Don't be rushing. Make sure you overlook at things. No, it's not a retrograde. I don't think we're in a retrograde. If we are, somebody could correct me. But right now, it's just to be making sure you taking things slow and steady. Less is more. Thank you, God. That's the more of everything. Less is more. So during this season, you just gotta just move in a way where it's like you're not doing too much, where it's overexerting you and you're draining yourself. And when I talk about draining as well, we also got to be careful that we're not going around people that's draining us as well, situations that's not draining us as well. So on the positive side of the Taurus season and the bull energy is to take your time, slow and steady. Make sure you're not doing too much as far as draining yourself, like I said before, overdoing things, feeling that you got to get things done all in one day. Break it down. Make sure that you're just taking one task at a time, each day at a time. So if you got 5 things to do to get done during the week, don't try to be Superman or Superwoman trying to get all those things done in one day so you can have the rest of the week free. Do it one day each at a time. So then, say if it's Monday, Friday, you got 5 things to do, you do something each day, and you pace yourself, and you save your energy, because that's gonna, thank you God, it's all clicking now. That's why I wanted to come out of water, because it be flowing. As you take your time and you're doing those things, you also manifest it with the energy. So this is where the less is more come in, because sometimes when we're trying to manifest and we're trying to bring things into fruition, we have the habit and we have the, what's the word I could say? We have the misuse of energy and action, rather than just laying back and attracting things to us, because that's a part of manifestation as well. Not doing too much, but learning how to attract it to you like a magnet and bringing those things to fruition. Yes, I'm not saying not to do any work, but I'm saying to not overexert yourself, to take your time, to pace yourself. Make sure you doing things in a timely fashion. So say if you doing a task today, and the task at hand may take 3 hours. Don't try to go 3 hours straight trying to do that in one day. do it for an hour and a half, and then come back another day and finish the other, rest of the tasks another day. Rather than trying to do it 3 hours straight, because sometimes you're trying to just do something like that and you just trying to focus on it for hours, it could get real redundant and you could lose focus, and then you're not really putting your all into it because you're trying to pour all that energy into just 3 hours in that one task, and it's not really leading you towards anything, or it's not really productive. Thank you. It's not really productive. That's what I meant to say. So make sure that you take your time doing those tasks each day and don't overdo it. And make sure that you're resting as well. Because like I said, the bull, the positive side of the Taurus, is also the slow and steady. The bull likes to rest. Sometimes people can mistake the Taurus energy for being lazy. It's not that it's being lazy. It's just that the Taurus moves when they want to move. So when it's time to move and really, really, really go in with the action, you're going to know if you're really putting the time in and you're really in tune with yourself, God, the universe. You're going to know when it's time to really go crazy with the energy. But for now, pay attention to slow and steady, taking your time, doing what you can do, and don't get down on yourself if you don't finish it all in one day or you don't finish it all in 1 week, because the Taurus season is not about that. It's about slow and steady wins the race. Taking your time and using that energy and conserving your energy so you can manifest properly. Because if you're draining yourself, you're trying to do all this and you don't got no energy left, you're not going to manifest the things that you put in work towards the way you want it to come into your life. So part of it too is, yes, put it in action and do some work, but also know when to rest so you can manifest too and conserve your energy, because that's part of bringing it into you too, that sacred energy, bringing all that energy of attracting things to you and manifesting that sexual energy. So when I say the sexual energy, that's your creative energy. So making sure that you keeping that high as well, because if you drain that, all the creation energy is gone and you're not going to be able to manifest and attract things like you want to, or it's how it's supposed to come into your life. So just remember that. But back to the negative side of the Taurus, like I said, the people that's not paying attention to this energy are going to be going too fast. They're going to be talking too fast, doing things too fast, not thinking, because that's the stubborn part of the bull, just taking action or reacting and just doing things out of impulse. Thank you, God. Out of impulse, and then thinking about it later. And that sometimes gets Taurus in a lot of trouble. Thinking about Dame Dash as an example. He's a Taurus. And what is he known for? Blacking out, wilding out, screaming on people. There were times where it was necessary, but a lot of times that got him in trouble. And if he knew to just less is more, conserve that energy and know when to attack and when not to attack, he would have been in less headache situations. And I think he would have been even further along on his journey if he'd have knew that. So that's what I mean. So we got to pay attention to that right now. Pay attention to the people and the places we're around. So if you're feeling that crazy energy or something like that, in a particular surrounding or environment that you're in, it's best to just listen to it's best to pick up on the energy and go the other way, because it's probably going to be some people that's not paying attention or not privy to this knowledge, and they're not going to know why that raging bull energy is coming up within inside of them, and all hell breaks loose. And you don't want to get caught up in that picture. You see in the countries and you see the bulls running and everybody running, and they running down the city and stuff like that. And they're running down that country rather, and the bull is chasing them, and people running for dear life because they don't want to get hit by the bull. It's going to look like that in certain environments, and that's the way that it's looking now on the world stage, with people crashing out, people talking too much, people doing too much, and people acting off impulse without thinking, and they're not realizing that they're digging a deeper hole for themselves, or they're messing up opportunities for themselves, like the people I named earlier and I gave examples of. So we got to remember that during this Taurus season, to be slow and steady. Slow and steady wins the race. Take your time. Less is more. Don't overexert yourself. Don't be doing too much. Yes, do the work, but also conserve your energy so you can manifest properly. And watch out for people that's not paying attention to that. You're going to see, they're going to stick out like a sore thumb. You're going to see the people that's wilding out. They're not thinking straight. They're not thinking with a plan. They're not moving with precision, and they're not moving with patience, rather. Thank you. So right now, patience is important. Slow and steady. Conserve your energy. Rest if you need rest. Don't feel bad. Don't think that you're lazy, because that's part of the Taurus season energy right now, and that's part of the less is more right now. We just left out of Aries. Aries is all about action, 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 action. We just left out of that season. That's the Ram. Aries is Ram, demanding, also acting off impulse. It's not a coincidence I just brought that word up. Aries also that. So we left out of that energy already. Now we're in a more relaxed, earthly energy of grounding, taking your time, planning things, getting your ducks in a row, making sure that you got everything in place where it needs to be. So when it's time to move and you get the message that it's time to move, you know when to move. And when it's time to sit down, you know when it's time to sit down. So watch out and pay attention to that, because a lot of people are going to be crashing out. A lot of people are not going to be thinking before they saying stuff, and they're just going to be doing all type of craziness, because that's a part of the negative side of the Taurus bull, which is the raising bull. So you don't want none of that energy, because once you dive into that energy, it's going to be hard trying to fix whatever you just messed up or whatever you just did that you didn't need to do, and you didn't need to rush to do without thinking. So just keep that in mind. So I ain't gonna keep y'all too long. It's a quick message. Just remember that we're in the Taurus season from April 20th to May 20th. The message: less is more. Slow and steady wins the race. Do action, but also rest, so you can manifest properly, because when you rest in that manifesting energy, it's going to help you bring those things in quicker than you think. You're not even going to be trying, and just things are just going to be attracted to you without you even having to do anything, because you conserve your energy. You're not overexerting yourself trying to get everything done in one day, or you're just trying to do too much. So just remember that, and keep an eye out on the people that's not paying attention to this knowledge, and they just bugging out and crashing out like crazy, and they basically self-destructing. So don't self-destruct. We want to self-elevate, and we want to we want to reinvent ourselves and stuff like that. So just remember that, keep that in mind. So peace and blessings, much respect to y'all. I love y'all always. Keep doing y'all thing. Stay goal-oriented. Like I always say, whether we run, whether we jog, whether we sprint, or crawl, because life is that hard sometimes. You can't run, you can't jog, you can't sprint. Only thing we can do is crawl to that destination sometimes. But like I always say, somehow, some way, we gotta make it to our destination someday. So peace, blessings, much respect, much love. I love y'all always. Keep doing y'all thing, stay focused, and to the next topic. Peace.